Today's stage is conducive to a mass sprint finish. There are no difficulties and the roads are wide and straight. The sprinters' teams will no doubt do everything to maintain control of the scenario.
Okay, but give me time to move up a bit. I'm not well placed.
The profile doesn't promise a thrilling race. Outside the two intermediate sprints and a fourth category climb, it will be an easy day for the peloton. Things are livening up at the head of the peloton. Attempt at a counter-attack.
Okay, I'll put in a big acceleration.
Bravo les gars!
1 minute for the breakaway. It's looking good.
His teammates have already started the pursuit. No doubt aiming for a sprint finish.
A good ruler, he doesn't really have a strong point that would scare opponents.
Okay, I'll consume a feed. Okay, I'll put in a big acceleration. Okay, I'll put in a big acceleration. Okay, I'll consume a feed.
His best chance of victory is to try a breakaway from far out. The time gap between the peloton and the breakaway is decreasing.
Bravo les gars, c'est bien.
Continuez comme ça.
Okay, I'll consume a feed.
Continuez comme ça. Oh les gars, courage.
Okay, I'll put in a big acceleration.
On continue comme ça.
Les voilà.
Bravo les gars. C'est bien. Allez.
He can only rely on his qualities as a ruler. Sprints and climbs are not his thing.
Allez les gars, courage.
Allez les gars.
There are riders in trouble behind. They should be able to catch up if the tempo drops.
Allez les gars.
Okay, I'll consume a feed.
Allez les gars.
Bravo, courage, on continue.
Bravo les gars. Bravo les gars.
Okay, I'll consume a feed.
Allez, allez les gars.
The breakaway is widening the gap. It's good for us since we've got a guy up front. Well, on flat stages, that's not where you see the most drama. You can accelerate forward if you think that nothing important will happen.
The breakaway is losing ground.
The head of the race is 3 kilometers from the intermediate sprint.
The breakaway is losing ground.
The head of the race is 3 kilometers from the intermediate sprint. The first riders are 2 kilometers from the climb. The breakaway is upping the tempo at the head of the race. It doesn't intend to be caught up that easily. The gap is decreasing, guys. The peloton should be there for the stage win.
The head of the race has 1.5 minutes lead on the peloton. Looks like the breakaway still has some gas left. It's still able to widen the gap. Last time checked with the breakaway, 1 minute. 30 seconds lead for the head of the race.
Okay, I'll consume a feed.
Another 20 kilometers, and now it's practically straight all the way to the finish.
He's in trouble. It's not sure that he'll be there for the sprint. A teammate has just been dropped. You can't count on him any longer.
Continuez comme ça.
Allez les gars.
The riders are all back together. Everything will be played out in the final kilometers.
Courage.
15 kilometers to go, and the peloton is already preparing for the final sprint. It will be a surprise to see someone manage to get away and hold off the sprint trains.
Courage les gars.
'Continuez comme ça!
Watch the demeanor of the other sprinters to know when to launch your sprint. If you start too soon, you will be unable to continue your effort to the line. If you start too late, you will not have time to work your way to the front.
Allez, courage les gars.
Allez, go, go, go. Allez, on y va.
Bravo les gars! Courage!
Allez les gars, c'est bien.
Continuez comme ça! Allez les gars! Continuez comme ça! Allez les gars!
Courage. Allez les gars. Allez les gars. Bravo les gars.
Allez les gars!
Bravo les gars. Allez plus vite. Allez les gars.
Lâchez rien, allez.
Continue.
Lâchez rien, allez.
Lâchez rien! Allez!
Allez vite. Allez les gars, courage.
Courage.
Lâchez rien!
Continuez comme ça.
Only 5 kilometers left before the name of today's winner is known.
Courage les gars.
Given the race profile, it is more than likely to be a sprinter who writes his name in the
C'est
annals.
bien.
Allez les gars!
Allez les gars.
Allez les gars! Continuez comme ça!
Allez les gars.
He's accelerating.
Continue comme ça. Allez, là.
He's a tough nut to be making off now.
Continue comme ça. Courage, on continue.
Courage, on continue.
Courage, allez.
He's accelerating.
Ladies and gentlemen, let us welcome him warmly. We can say that everything he's amongst the...
Great, guys! I wasn't expecting anything from this stage, and you bring home a podium place? Well done to you all! We got off to a good start, and we must keep on like that.
Demat done whole. The Breton roads will put the peloton under severe pressure. The many short climbs and the narrow roads will require unflagging attention in order not to be caught off guard by the most audacious will find them ideal terrain to go on the attack.
Comme ça, les gars, on est avec vous.
Allez, les gars, allez, go, go, go. Allez, on y va.
Allez, les gars,
Continuez comme ça.
bravo, les gars. Allez, les gars,
Okay, I'll follow on the attack.
continuez comme ça.
Attempt at a breakaway. The front runners are 10 kilometers from the first intermediate sprint.
Allez, les gars, courage.
C'est bien.
Is trying to set up a counter-attack.
Allez, les gars, courage. Lâchez rien. Allez,
Bravo, les gars, c'est
Allez, les
bien.
gars, courage.
continuez comme ça.
Allez, les gars, on continue comme ça.
Allez, continuez comme ça. Allez. Allez, les gars. Allez, les gars, on continue comme ça.
Okay, I'll consume a feed.
Allez, les gars, on continue comme ça.
Allez, continuez comme ça.
Allez, les gars, on continue comme ça.
Courage, allez, courage. On continue. Allez, les gars, courage.
He's one of the rulers with a good top speed, able to do well on the hilly stages.
Allez, 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 les gars, courage. Allez, les gars. Allez, les gars, courage.
The breakaway riders are increasing the gap. They are not dangerous for the overall standing. We can let them go.
Bravo, les gars. Bravo. Allez, les gars, on continue comme ça. Continuez comme ça. Bravo, les gars.
A good ruler, he doesn't really have a strong point that would scare opponents.
Continue comme ça. Allez, les gars, courage.
The gap is decreasing. The peloton has not given up.
The peloton doesn't seem to want to let the lead group get away. Some teams must think that there are too many people up front.
The breakaway didn't get far. Watch out for counter moves.
The breakaway is 3 kilometers from the intermediate sprint. The breakaway is upping the tempo at the head of the race. It doesn't intend to be caught up that easily.
The first King of the Mountains summit is classified as a Category 3. There will be 2 points and 1 point to be scored at the top. Ranked 4th category, the next King of the Mountains summit will earn 1 point. For the rider who's in front at the top. The riders are approaching the feed zone.
King of the Mountain sprint in 2 kilometers for the breakaway group.
A new climb is approaching for the head of the race. Once more, there will be 1 point that goes towards the mountain standings.
The end of the stage is not far off. Stay awake. It will soon start to move in the peloton.
The next climb is classified as 4th category. That means 1 point to be earned for the first rider to the top.
The sprint is approaching, and we must take maximum points if we want to... classification. His teammates to chase you down because you're dangerous to the overall standing. You're going to have to try and hold out.
30 seconds lead for the head of the race.
Okay.
Put in a big acceleration.
The next points for the mountains classification will be fought for at the top of Tranon Mountain, a short cobblestone climb of 2 kilometers, where there will be 2 points and 1 point for the polka dot jersey. The last climb counting towards the mountains classification is on the horizon. It's 1 kilometer at over 8%, making it an ideal moment to attack for those who don't want to wait for the short climb at the finish. He's trying to get out. Watch out! Only 10 kilometers to go, and another difficulty in the peloton's path. The Côte de Stang-Vian, a climb well known to French riders because it's the decider on the Tour de Finistère. Another round. The French Cycling Cup.
Okay, I'll consume a feed.
We're professional leaders. Come on, keep at it.
Continue comme ça.
Continue.
Allez, on y va.
They're riding hard behind. This isn't the moment to relax.
Continue. Plus vite. Allez, on lâche rien. Go.
Comme ça, appuie. Allez, continue comme ça.
Okay, I'll consume a feed.
At 5 kilometers from the finish, one man is alone at the head of the race. Will he manage to hold out in the final kilometer?
Guys, the final climb is 1 kilometer long. It's split into two, with a very, very steep foot, and the final 400 meters that are almost flat.
Allez les gars.
Allez, les gars, courage. Allez, courage, les gars, allez plus vite. Courage, continue.
1 kilometer for the lead riders. It's going to go down to the wire.
Allez, courage, les gars,
Watch
allez
out!
plus vite.
You'll soon have no more energy for an attack.
Ladies and gentlemen, applaud him loudly. Here is today's stage winner, Quentin Pache. He's amongst the leading riders. He tops the. We can say.
Well done, lads! Congratulations to you! We weren't even amongst the outsiders, can you imagine? Well done for this win! We take the yellow...
Hello and welcome to all. It's a demanding route that awaits the riders on today's stage, with numerous changes of direction, narrowing widths and plenty of short climbs. The Breton roads will no doubt put the peloton under pressure.
Allez les gars, on continue là, plus vite, plus vite.
Continuez comme ça.
Allez, 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 les gars. Courage. Bravo, les gars.
Allez les gars, courage.
Allez, go, go, go. Allez, on y va.
Allez les gars, on continue comme ça. Continuez comme ça.
He was itching to have a go. He's already on the attack. A counter-attack already.
Guys, it's not going to be an easy day. It's hardly... winding road, and the final circuit looks like a roller coaster ride. You're going to have to keep plenty in the tank for the last lap of the circuit.
Allez les gars, on continue comme ça.
Leader's jersey changes shoulders, but it stays with the team.
The gap is decreasing. The peloton has not given up. The first climb of the day is classified as 4th category. There will be 1 point that goes towards the mountain standings. The first mountains classification points have just been grabbed, and already thoughts at the front of the race turn towards an intermediate sprint. The first across the line will score 20 points. The breakaway is losing its lead. It's going to be difficult for them.
The peloton is riding hard. Stay well placed.
The front of the race is onto the final circuit.
King of the Mountain sprint in 2 kilometers for the breakaway group.
There will be 1 point to be had towards the polka dot jersey at the top of the next climb. The second intermediate sprint will be decided the next time the finishing line is crossed in the little less than 5 kilometers.
King of the Mountain sprint in 2 kilometers for the breakaway group. The riders up front still have something left. They're upping the pace to try to hold out till the end. The end of the stage is not far off. Stay awake. It will soon start to move in the peloton.
The race is entering its final phase. There are only 2 laps left to ride. The men at the front are beginning the final lap of the circuit. They've got 17 kilometers to go.
The breakaway will, no doubt, go all the way last, but watch out for attacks in the closing kilometers.
He's trying to get out of the peloton. Watch out.
Here's the positions over the last climb.
Les gars, on continue comme ça.
Go, guys! You've got to keep up the rhythm to defend the yellow jersey.
Counter-attack at the front of the peloton.
There's an attack. Watch out, guys. It's up to us to control the race. Watch out. You'll soon have no more energy for an attack. He's being left behind. It's good news for the overall standings.
Allez, courage, on continue. Allez, hop, hop, hop. Allez, lâche rien, allez, lâche rien.
Continue comme ça.
Continue comme ça, c'est bien.
King of the Mountain sprint in 2 kilometers for the breakaway group.
We're off. The final climb of the Treemen has begun. It's looking good for the lead rider, but behind him, the chasers have not given up.
Okay, I'll put in a big acceleration.
Allez les gars, courage. Allez.
There's an attack. Watch out, guys. It's up to us to control the race.
Continuez comme ça. Continuez comme ça.
Allez, les gars.
Allez, les gars. Courage, on continue.
He's the new leader of the overall youth standing.
He's trying to get out of the peloton. Watch out. The front rider is now at the top, but he's still got it all to do. His lead is only a few meters.
Allez, les gars, courage.
You've got to react straight away, guys. He's taken provisional lead of the overall standings. You're over-revving. Reduce the tempo or you'll pay the price.
The head of the race has 1.5 minutes lead on the peloton. The red pennant for the breakaway riders. Victory will come down to a sprint.
Allez les gars, courage. Allez les gars, continue.
Ladies and gentlemen, applaud him loud. He will climb onto the podium to receive his jersey and a kick. We can say that he's amongst... We can say...